YouTube. I'll let some more people get in here. I know I'm gonna be giving y'all a heads up when I'm gonna go live. This little chick is so nice. Lawrence Jr., how you doing? Here come Iris being nosy. Doing good, man. Doing good. Enjoying the puppies. This litter is just so consistent, man. We have a hard time picking out of this one. Big girl done got a little bigger. She is huge. Here's the biggest male out of the two males in the litter. It's almost time for their first deworming. Tracy Morris, thank you. Appreciate it. Go ahead, lay down, Iris. Thank you. The other male, he's compact. Real nice mask on his face too. Here's the runt female. Nice and compact. Yeah, he is, man. Not a problem, E. Thank you for tuning in. That little dude was swollen. I think they are, I want to say, 10 days old today. So their eyes should be opening anywhere from now to about Wednesday. Their eyes usually open between 11 and 14 days. Thank you, thank you. Really, really enjoying this litter, man. They are so nice. All of them nice and compact. I usually see one puppy out of the bunch by now, around, almost 2 weeks old now, about a week and a half. And usually see one that might have like a snipey muzzle, not as much bone as the others or something like that, but this is probably the most consistent litter we've had so far. As far as the bone and the girth and just all promising features this early. I'm real excited to see how they all turn out. And later on this week, I'll go live with our Merle litter that we have off of Elephant Bone and Storm. Those pups are a little smaller than these, a few days behind these. That litter looks nice also though, real consistent litter. I haven't seen them in a few days, so my second time seeing them will be at the same time that you all see them when I go live later on this week. No, they're not all sold. We still have pics available on this litter and the other litter. Second pick male is available on this litter, along with first, second, and fourth pick females. So third pick and fifth pick female is reserved, and first pick male is reserved. But our website is always updated. If you ever got any questions, go to our website. You can find out what picks are available, and you contact me directly for pricing. This girl she got a steady flow going right there. See the ones that's yanking them back and forth, still trying to get the milk out. When they not moving much at all like this, she got a steady flow. She should be off in no time, but she usually the first one on and the last one off. She's so big, man. This girl is greedy. Iris sleep already. She's out. He said no glitter. Yeah, they are. They're all pocket. This is a pocket litter. At the biggest, I mean, one of these might turn out about 14 and a half, 15 inches tall, but I expect them all to be around 13 to 14 inches tall. This girl's starting to progress real nice too, man. I really like her. Like all of them, really. It's not one out here that I dislike at all. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. We're located in Washington, D.C. We can ship worldwide, though, ship anywhere. And the prices of this litter range from $3K to $8K, depending on what pick you get. So from last to first pick, it's $3K to $8K. The last pick, female, is reserved. But the fourth, second, and first pick females are available, and the second pick male is available. Oh, she came off a little early. Bulldogs and Tree, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Real excited about this litter. We still got, like I said, we still got picks available if anybody interested. Please go to our website, musclemerles.com. Contact me directly for pricing. This little dude's starting to grow on me a little bit. I like how tight his skin is. Him and this female got the tightest skin in the litter. Real tight skin on them. That's always a good sign this early. Like this dude right here, I know he's gonna be one of the bigger ones because his skin is a little loose. Got a lot of growing to do. Like how short his muzzle is though. And this girl just obviously my favorite. I'm always showing her all the attention. But the reason, I mean, I always think, I know somebody might ask me this. Somebody asked me this actually earlier today. They asked me why I sell puppies by the pick. And I explained to them that when you're picking from a litter that's this consistent, or you buying from a breeder who has fairly consistent litters, you're buying from, you know, top tier breeders who produce nothing but substance, it really depends on what your pick depends on what you want to add to your program. Because I got a few different, most of this litter is about the same size, but obviously this female is a lot bigger than this one. So looking at her back length, even this early, I expect her to be a much bigger dog than this female. So if I'm breeding smaller 12, 13-inch compact bullies, then I would tell you to pick this female first. I think she's worth being the first pick. Somebody might, you know, want to build more extreme dogs. I would tell you pick this female if you got the first pick. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't price them according to, you know, just the size of what I think. When the litter is this consistent, it's got to go off of the pick, because you got your choice between all of these different puppies. And, you know, to me, that's really what pricing should be set on, is what order you're actually picking in. What you want?
Put the last one on here.
Oh, I forgot all about it. I'm not even looking over there, so. Did you see it upstairs?
No, I didn't see it upstairs. Actually, please.
Let me cut this off. Did I miss any? I ain't missing any questions, did I?
I don't know.
But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm a firm, like I said, firm believer in selling by the actual pick. Far right, far on top. That's a female. It's a female. So we got 5 females and 2 males. This one is a male. And this dude right here is a male. The rest of them are females. All of them just beautiful, man. What's going on, Jimmy? Thank you, man. They're getting bigger by the day, man. Puppies look amazing. Loving all of them. But she's like a smaller version of this girl right here. A little more compact. Color is lighter. She's more like a lilac. This female right here is obviously a nice fawn. But this one's almost lilac. She trying to go back on her nipple. Go ahead, do your thing. Last pick female was reserved. She was reserved at 3,500. Oh, what was your question? Did I miss your question? What was that? Victory Blessed Kennels. Did I miss your question? Just sex of the puppy to the far right, next to the fawn one at the top. Thought that was yeah, I just did that. All right. Did you have another question? Let me know. I haven't really shown this one much attention. Thank you, man. Thank you, Juan. It's another nice little female. The spreads on these girls is gonna be crazy, man. Law and Iris clicked really well with this litter. Yes. Second pick male, first pick and second pick female, and no, first, second, and fourth pick female. Sorry. So the only thing that's reserved is first pick male, third pick female, and fifth pick female, all reserved, but everything else is available. So you would just have to reserve a spot, and you all will pick in order. I do litter picks at 6 weeks of age, and full payment is due by 8 weeks. Fourth pick is 4,000. Deposit is $1K, and we are located in Washington, D.C., and also Richmond, Virginia, but we ship worldwide. Yes, we have first, second, and fourth pick females available, ranging from 4,000 to 8,000 for a first pick. Little dude swole. chick so wide, man. What's the pet? So you got 2 times Magoo, 1 time Boss, 1 time Muscletone Bozo. I don't know if you heard of Big Boy. Got Big Boy in there 1 time also, but this is a direct Magoo son bred to a Casablanca granddaughter. So the Casablanca granddaughter, of course, is Iris. Iris is a Coffrey daughter. Coffrey is over in Australia doing this thing. He was sold to Australia for about, I think, 50,000. Real nice dog, man. Coffrey is real nice. Looks just like Iris, but he's as big as, probably big as Law. Maybe a little shorter than Law, but pretty much look just like Iris. Got a nice blocky head on him too. Thank you, man. All our pedigrees are put together very strategically, and man, we got some great stuff in store, man. I don't know if y'all saw, everybody saw that picture I posted of Merle, grand champion, black tri-Merle grand champion Shamrock daughter. She is amazing, and man, I cannot wait to breed her. It's gonna be a whole year from now, but still, that girl's gonna really change things for whoever gets something off of her litter. Let us know, man. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of breedings we've done. We got 2 litters on the ground right now, and 2 more coming in July. We got a couple more breedings planned for later on in the year that we haven't announced yet. One, of course, is off of Jackie Brown. We haven't announced her stud, but we got some real nice stuff in store for y'all. Let me try to bring this chick back down here. Yes, $1K for a deposit, and full payment is due at 8 weeks. We make picks at 6 weeks. Okay, all right, Victory Blessed Kennels. Cool. Excuse me. Second pick male is available at 6,000. The first pick male is reserved, but second pick is 6K. Let me know, man. Contact me anytime. My phone rings at all times of night. So people call me from all over the world, man. I get calls at 3, 4 a.m. And, you know, like I said, I answer the phone whenever, because you never know where somebody is on the planet. So I answer the phone at any time. If I hear it ringing, I answer it. I love this female, man. Got small she is. Those short arms. She's gonna be like definitely a thicker version of her mother. Her mom is tiny too, but just a ball of muscle, man. Beautiful. Okay, that'll work, Andre. Thank you, man. Looking forward to hearing from you. Little linebacker up there, she's swole. All of them swole, man. Like I said, I'm in love with this litter. Really love this litter. Black female. About to farm. Talking about her. Black tri female or this blue ghost tri female? Which one we talking about? I'll grab both of them just in case. Like I said, she worthy of a first pick, man. If first pick isn't reserved, I'm definitely gonna keep the first pick female. So I'll make the first pick. Any picks that are not reserved by 6 weeks, I always make the pick for that slot, and I'll sell the puppy at that price accordingly. So the luxury, the biggest break I give my customers is when you reserve your pick before the puppies are born, you get a $2K discount. I always go up on the puppies after they're born, because when people see, when people see what comes out, everybody want to jump on it, which is fine. But I always go up on the prices after that, just to reward those people who put the trust in our kennel by putting that money down early before the puppies even came out. Got the one by the T. Oh, okay. This is a male right here. This is a male. Real compact male. These are both the males right here, actually. This one got a little different shaped muzzle than this one. This one's definitely probably gonna have a bigger head. He's got a wider face on him. But hey, saying what I'm saying now, man, these puppies change all the time. So I will say I haven't picked the wrong puppy yet when it came to making first picks for myself. Always pick the right ones. No, she's on her back with the white on the chest. All of them flipped over now. I don't know which one you're talking about. I just grab all the females for you. I don't even know which one you're talking about. This one has white on her chest. I don't know if you're talking about her. This one kind of looks like that female right there. But all of them, man, like, really cannot go wrong with any of these puppies, man. It's just a matter of getting what you want by selecting an early pick. Need one in that same color, female badass colors. Thank you, man. Thanks, Andre. Appreciate it. Like she about to poop. This girl is just a cow, man. God damn, she big. And if y'all could feel how heavy these puppies are, man, they so dense. Just straight muscle, man. Grab his phone for me, Nikia. Hello? Yes, yeah, how you doing? He's a black tri, yeah.
You know, how did ABKC how they let the Merle get in? Like with the, cause I know you got your dog made both things. I know you needed more for like the Merle color, and I'm trying to figure out like how can you get Merle was on their pedigree like that.
Merle is, yeah. So Merle has always been a part of the breed. ABKC has registered Merles for a long time, and they're classified as blotched. So any Merle that's ABKC, the proper paperwork should have blotched on it. It should say blotch, like lilac tri or blue blotch tri, if it's a tri Merle. You know what I mean? So it's not nothing. It's not something that just happened. It's an old thing, but they just don't allow them to receive points in the show ring yet. So they've always been in the ABKC. They've always been a part of the breed, but they're not classified. They don't write Merle on the paperwork. It's classified as blotched. So anybody you see with ABKC papers that don't say blotched on them, then they're it's hung paperwork.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I was really trying to look at something going, so I don't know. But I know most time when I see a Merle, I see a bulldog or oldie. That's most time when I see it. Like, so like, if the dudes they got ABKC or Merle, yeah, how you get that? That's what I mean. That's like, how you get that? Like, I'll bring it to.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I want to make sure I know somebody actually got it and ask them before I actually start making this decision on getting one.
Absolutely.
I want to get something that don't have it.
Now, the other thing is like the bulldog features in general. Like you can easily spot those, man. Like when a Merle has heavy bulldog influence. I always use a dog like I use a dog Haka as an example, real popular Merle dog, but he's like a F3 bulldog or something like that. Like one of his parents was an F1 or F2 bulldog, but either way, he throws a lot of bulldog characteristics and he doesn't have proper ABKC paperwork. But he's a nice dog, you know what I'm saying? If somebody want to breed to him, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? He real popular dog, but that's when people really get confused because they get those papers. And they know they got a nice dog, but they don't understand why it doesn't say blotched on the paperwork. You know what I mean? So I just try to help people make sound decisions and actually know what they're getting into. And again, like I don't hold any bias to anybody's dogs at all, but I just use that as an example because he's the most popular one out there for real.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, cause like I like how yours look. I want a compact. I see these like classic and more classic style. I like them, but I want them more compact. If I got a Merle, I want them more compact.
Right.
I want something like like a wow factor.
Right.
But it's a bully. Because these calls they look more like too much. They got too much of a terrier look to these. They look to me.
Yeah.
I want that terrier look. I want a blocky muzzle. I'm like, I want the bully to him, not the terrier look to him.
And yeah, that's the toughest part about it, man. That's why I really had to start with those classic, lineage of dogs. Like I didn't get a classic looking dog to start with, but she had that, she had those standard and classic dogs in her background. And so some of the litters coming out the first go around breeding to Muscletone Blood, my Muscletone Magoo's son. Anyway, the first go around the litters weren't as consistent, so I knew that going into it, but I knew it would pay off in the long run. Just having, starting with the proper lineage and not bringing in the heavy bulldog influence, because the bulldogs in general, bulldogs are genetically inferior breed in my opinion anyway, because they're so heavily inbred. They don't have as much longevity as American Bully. You know what I'm saying? And as a properly bred American Bully anyway. But yeah, so genetically bulldogs already have a lot of issues. So when you put that at the forefront of American Bully pedigree, then you're bringing in a bunch of defects that you didn't have to bring in, and you're gonna find yourself trying to breed away from that. And some stuff you can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is just is you better off starting with that classic look. It's gonna take you some time to to add the substance, but at the same time, you're able to clean up a lot of these dogs that are out there, you know, by using a real clean Merle dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just how I looked at it. I looked at more, you know, of the longevity rather than trying to hit a home run with my first breed, and I took my time with it. That's why I emphasize, like in our intro on our videos on YouTube, I say that, like it says, there are no shortcuts here. So I didn't take any shortcuts with trying to breed what I'm breeding, because I know the longevity is the most important thing, man.
Exactly. Cause it's I started with a killer called Fort Dodge Pit there in Alabama. Well, she flew all over. She's Oklahoma, Alabama, and all those shit now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I got my straight cat color pit bull from. But I gradually got to where I got my bully look. I still got some of that classic look to them, but I know no matter what, that's third generations of my dog in that pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I know no matter what I take them to, they're gonna give me what I want.
Right.
So I said, like, I want to find a really nice foundation. A Merle or Splotched color one to breed to one of my females, because they already got the tri-gene. I just want to add that Merle color to them.
Right.
Like, cause I'm like, I don't want to be big on my 7 generations, because I know, y'all give me a classic look, you know, standard, but like, I know those, what y'all got. I don't know the size of the sire got.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said, let's talk to somebody that got more sound on that Merle then, because I knew about finding your kennel. I said, I knew he had it kind of like locked in. Like, I know how he got it kind of like figured it out more so how should I do it. Because I had to get a Merle stud. I don't know if he got a Merle stud or not.
Nah, I haven't put one up for stud yet. People ask me why haven't I opened any of my males up for stud, and it's because first I always want to, like, when it comes to a Merle anyway, I want to see how it's going. Like, I got one Merle male that a lot of people are asking me, you know, what's his stud fee, and it's the Grand Champion Shamrock's son. He's Red Brindle Merle, and he's the first. He's gonna be like my first. Well, not my first. My second test subject as far as how he's going to produce. I've actually produced better females than I have males. Period. Like, I like the fact that I, you know, have produced a lot of females because they're the foundation. But people want, you know, studs because studs make the money. But I'd rather see my stud produce first before I open them up to the public. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see how he produces, then I can set his price accordingly instead of just, you know, setting it at something low just to make money. I'm looking at, again, the longevity of what we're trying to do. So, yeah, we will have Groot open for stud probably next year. I won't have him open this year. I'm going to see how he produces later on this year. I might breed him. Thinking about breeding them to, well, I can't even reveal that yet. I'm on live right now on YouTube. But anyway, I'm gonna breed him later on this year and see how he produces first, probably his first few litters, and then I might open him up for stud.
Yeah, like I think the lady I'm talking about, they dying by it. So like, they got the terrier look, but I know that genetics in there, and I'm like, when she first got her Merle, she's like, hey, I'm open for $1,000. I said, okay, that's cool. I said, and I didn't want to really into getting a Merle. Yeah, like, I don't want no Merle. And found out, you know what, I want to incorporate that with my dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit her up. She gonna tell me, she said, oh, it's still paid $4,000. I said, but I think they got terrier look to him. I don't want to bully look, but like, because all these people are like, like very terrier. Like, no drop chairs. They got a classic look to them. I said, they go all factor. I said, I need a all factor dog. So just to add to my yard the way I can do what I want to do. Because I'm going to always incorporate, I'm always incorporate tribes in my yard. Because I got like, I don't know how many studs I got.
What's going on, bud?
My studs are like, yeah, they no matter what I take them to, they'll still try. So like, I don't want to like be big from there because I know what I got. So I want to add more to it. Like I know you haven't. It ain't too many chocolate. chocolate shot Merles that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to make sure I find out a real good foundation female Merle. Those are my chocolate shot dogs.
Right, so you can produce a stud, yeah.
Yeah, but I like to produce my dogs. Like, okay, if they, because I'm not no big time breeder. I'm just, an average breeder that just, I don't post on Facebook a lot. I just say myself, and I create what I want to create.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, everybody, when I do bring my dogs out, a lot of people know that I got them. I just don't, I don't be out there like that with everybody.
Right, I understand.
But like, I'm definitely keeping with you because I need to pick the brain more.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Call me anytime. I have no problem answering questions. That's one thing I enjoy about doing what I do is talking to people and sharing information, because that's a lot of what I found out when I first got into this breed is a lot of people won't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with sharing information. Let me know if you got any questions, and whatever you're interested in, let me know.
Okay, where you located?
We in Washington D.C. We ship worldwide, so really no obstacle at all if you want to puppy. I can't hear you, breaking up. Yeah, I'm actually on live right now showing a litter. I'm on my YouTube channel right now. I have two litters on the ground right now. We got pics available. If you go to my website, you can see exactly what pics are open.
Okay, I'll check it out right now.
All right, man. Have a good one. Peace. Sorry for the interruption, folks. Don't miss any questions. What's the last person say? Pops told me he was on live. Oh. To end up breeding my female today. Yeah, the one, man. Bud, the timing was just bad, man. Had a Memorial Day weekend, and I'm glad you got her bred though, man. That's good. Glad you're gonna get something out of her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, by the time she come back in the heat, I may have Groot open for stud back then. I'm not sure. By then, I'm not sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you all tuning in. If anybody else got any questions, you can put them up or call in if you want. Thought that was cool. That guy called in. I thought he was on the live, but he hasn't even seen the YouTube channel. So, like I told y'all, my phone rings all day, man. People call me from all over the place, and it's exciting to see how fast not only how fast the industry is growing, but how many people love these dogs, man. I think it's the best breed in the world. I love American Bullies. It's nothing like them, man. Nothing like them. They still going at it. Yeah, from 0.2 to 20, man, that's quick. My female did the same thing on the reverse progesterone. That's what Iris did. She was at a 20 and dropped to a 2 in one night. So it can happen, man. I never seen that happen on a regular progesterone test though. She's trying to get away now. Get this puppy from back here. She She used to be one of the smaller ones. She got some size on her now. You do a reverse progesterone. I start mine on day 57. Go from like 57 to 59. You know, you really don't want, I wouldn't take it that close and start at 59. You want to at least start at 58. But always start at like 57. And get a progesterone test every day or every other day until she's ready to have them. So, I mean, I don't mind paying that extra, you know, $60 to $80 every time you get a progesterone test. You'd rather be safe than sorry. But if you don't want to get a progesterone test, you don't have to. The temperature won't lie to you, but the temperature thing is usually a clear indication you're gonna have puppies they say within the next 24 hours, but to me it's really within the next 12 hours. After she goes under a 99, she goes under 99 degrees and she's even at like a 99.1, man, she's probably gonna have those puppies within the next 12 to 24 hours. But I always have a couple different vets on standby, depending on what time of day it is. Because in this situation, you know, with the CV-19 mess, some vets wouldn't even do the C-section. Like I had to go all the way, like I said, all the way to Virginia. I'm in the DMV, so Virginia really ain't far, but the part of Virginia I had to go to was far. And they were the only ones who would, not the only ones, they were the best ones who could do a C-section at any time of night. And the emergency fee was way, way less than my local emergency vet fee. But that vet was a lot more experienced. I've been hearing good things about them for a while, so I went and gave them a try, and they did a good job. This girl was a monster, man. Look like Magoo. Man, she a beast. Girl is huge. So I set up a C-section for 60 days out there. The last AI, still have to do reverse progesterone. Yes, you're still gonna have to do reverse progesterone because the day you did the AI doesn't matter. It's all about when she ovulated. So that's why doing a progesterone in the beginning will let you know her ovulation period, and that determines when the puppies are going to be born. It's not necessarily what day you did the AI. So you can't really, there really is no scheduling a C-section. You really are, you know, you putting out a preliminary date, but it's not guaranteed to be the date that she's gonna have the puppies, because 60 days could be too early in certain scenarios, depending on when she ovulated and when you bred her. So 60 days, you don't want the puppies to come out 2 days early, because not all of them are going to survive. their lungs are not all the way developed. Those are usually the last things to develop, and you'll be amazed at how much of a difference a day or two makes when you're talking about taking puppies out for a C-section. With Iris, she really went down to the wire. She held these puppies a couple days past the due date that I projected. But if I was, gung-ho saying go ahead and cut her, and they did it, and I would have lost, I'd have lost my litter. But I kept going back for the progesterone, like I said, all because I was stuck on the days that I bred her, and I didn't know exactly when she was at peak ovulation, because I only did her first progesterone test once, and I just knew the pace that it was going up, so I didn't care about exactly what day that she peaked on. But if you really want to be more accurate, you want to do progesterone before and after. Now, if you're a female bred naturally, then I wouldn't even worry about it, man. Really wouldn't worry about it. I just go with the temperature and let her whelp naturally if she can, if she's big enough to do so. Because if they bred naturally, then they should be able to whelp naturally most of the time. For sure, definitely want to get that reverse progesterone, save you some headache. And that's another thing about picking puppies, man. Like, out of all these puppies right here, if I had to guess which one could have their puppies naturally, I would say it'd be her, because she's a big girl. And that back length usually tells you if a female can push those puppies out or not. But something as compact as Iris is, I don't expect her to have puppies naturally. I've had some vets even tell me that this dog could have her puppies naturally. I'm like, y'all crazy. I'm not chancing that. But I have seen some vets say, give her a chance. I'm like, I'm good. I'd rather go the safe route and keep my female and the puppies, because it's real stressful for the female to have the puppies naturally, man. So if you're breeding standards and some bigger size pockets, they can do it. Yeah, if you did 2 AIs, that's the other thing. That's why I say if they bred naturally, then her vaginal canal or tract, whatever you want to call it, it'll be somewhat open. You know what I'm saying? But if it's never been opened, I don't know, that's 60 days after she bred, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna have the puppies, but if it's never been open, that female is most likely gonna have trouble giving birth. But I haven't had a female give birth naturally, breed naturally, that couldn't give birth naturally. At least the ones I allowed to try anyway. But like Storm, for example, prime example, I was so convinced that Storm was not going to have her puppies naturally. I didn't even want to chance it. But we did the reverse progesterones, and hers were indicating that she had about 3 days left. She went into labor the next day, the very next day. And as soon as they got to the vet, as soon as they got to the emergency clinic, she pushed 1 puppy out. So they said, you got a choice. Let me see, female male. Actually, I'm going back. Still doing, I feel you, still doing C-section. Yeah, definitely want to play it safe, man. But yeah, the vet told me he had a choice. They could whelp the litter, meaning allow her to have them naturally, or just do the C-section. And my co-owned customer, Frank, decided to allow them to whelp the litter naturally. So she had all 7 of those puppies naturally, man. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe Storm did that. You know what I'm saying? But that just makes her that much more valuable for the next time that he wants to breed her. He knows what she's capable of doing. So she should be a natural whelper from there on out. But the first go around, man, the female the size of the one you got, Bud, I would let her try. I would let her try to have them naturally, and if not, then you know you had a C-section. Now, I mean, it will put you in an emergency situation, but I would stay close to the vet. I mean, like in the parking lot, close. I would stay close to, you know, see how things go. That's not ideal. I'm just, you know, of course I'm kidding by saying in the parking lot, but you want to have them on standby in case she couldn't do it. But she looks big enough, man. She definitely looks big enough to do it. It really just depends on how many puppies she has. What's up? Oh. Yeah, that is a big factor, man. You in the hot spot. You in the belly of the beast, dog. I wouldn't chance it either, man. That is a good point. I forgot you are in New York. I know New York and New Jersey still on lockdown, really. I wouldn't come out the house either. Come here, man. That ain't a nipple. We are 67 minutes. Well, if you don't have any other questions, I appreciate you all watching. We've been holding steady at 22, 23. Whoever you 22, 23 people are, thank you so much for watching. Contact us directly. You got any questions? You guys got any questions? Any last minute questions on here on this live? Let it go for about 4 more minutes. Iris. Iris. She's out. Iris. Second pick male, first, second, and fourth pick females are still available. Marcus Mason. And these two gotta be my favorites right here. Thank you, man. Marcus Mason, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I ain't heard that name in a long time. I used to be a running back from my area named Marcus Mason. The only other time I ever heard that name. He was real good too. Excited about these, man. I'll be in here all day just amazed at how consistent this litter is, man. They are so nice. Iris. You say bye to the people. She is, man. She is doing good, Jimmy. I'm proud of her. From starting from day one, she been all right. but I really don't have to do anything now. Only had to give maybe, I think had to give one puppy an enema like the 3rd day. The poop got a little compacted. I had to give him an enema, but besides that, she's been doing a great job, man. Almost time to deworm them. Probably deworm them in a few more days. Go ahead, mommy. Do your thing. Go. Go. Thank you all for watching again, watching our WHELPMATE live. This is Law and Iris Litter. If you got any questions, hit me up directly. Go to musclemerles.com. Have a great week. Peace.